Welcome everyone, this is Spirelli and we are back with Divinity. I'm just gonna call it Divinity and you're gonna know that I mean Original Sin. I can summon poison. What are my other abilities? Dimensional bolt or the volatile bolt that creates a surface. Oh, this is just 1 damage, it's nothing. That's not good. Wait, hey, my totem! What weapon am I carrying? 2 to 3 fire, that's not a lot. 3 to 4 poison, that's better? I mean, is poison gonna hurt them? 200... Why do I have a log? I am carrying a painting. A whipped painting. It's valid damage, it's not worth anything. So here we go. You know, things you do in battle. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe from down here. Fire damage. What are those worms? So I want to try the balls. I don't know why it's trying to do it on the Magister Knight, but stunned, shocked, okay. And what else do I have? Conjure Intonate. Conjure a person elemental that attaches to ground surface summon on. Buffed with infusions. I don't know, let's do it. Oh, nice! I like you. Attack this one. Yeah, let's say fight. Can you do it again? No. You're wet. Okay. So I am a conjurer, so I actually need to you know, use that to my advantage. Kill you. And I guess I can encourage. Yay, my things are encouraged. Stop attacking me. I'll need to go nap again. Okay, good. So... Oh, also I have all the things. Which they don't show up down here. Resurrection. Restoration. Heals 30. Oh, but I am healing over time, apparently. Yeah, I'll have to learn how to use this now. Like, I can put a fire... and a grenade, just so I know that I have them. Let's continue. Stained pants in bolt. There's a lot of them. Oh god. Moving stuff around is really interesting. Can I do that in Baldur's Gate 2? Come on. We gotta truck some water. It's a bit fiddly. Oh. Never mind. I am slowed though. Because... I don't know. Nothing here. Ooh, slithery. Yeah, I'm just gonna go the other way, I think. I am weirdly calm in all of this. Oh, I should definitely put some potions here. To remember that I can heal.
That means there's still a chance.
A lifeboat. Okay.
Your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
I don't think they say that.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
The dwarf is a yellow-bellied coward. I'll return to low deck and check for survivors.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Yes. Right here? Yes. Okay.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
I can take the ancient book. What is that? Read. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows: helm, collar, mask. Oh, that's not nice. Okay.
If you could walk, get yourself out. Wait! Void Woken!
Okay, there's a lot of people alive here. Yeah, I should heal. I need to be able to conjure. Shoot a volatile bolt of a random type and it creates a surface. Okay, so I want to hit you. And I want to have the surface. Oh, but I don't have enough to...
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Ally turn, I'm playing with all of them together. Well, thank you. Now I have a surface.
They who are about to triumph. I'll yield to none.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
They all have so much going on.
Let the games begin.
Right, Sibyl's there. Kind of forgot about her because she was just sitting there playing dice. Oh, I can only take some of them with me. I mean, I can swap around.
I've faced worse.
But there's so many interesting allies to take with me. They're just murdering everything. I'm not even doing anything. That was it.
Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time. We make it.
I mean, it feels like we have a lot of time. Okay, I'm gonna check one more point. That was a really interesting fight because I didn't do shit. But hey. What do they have? Raw, lumpy giblets. Must have been anything. This could have been anything that was inside something or someone. Okay, yeah. So the ones that have eaten previously. What about her? Apparently I cannot help her even if I wanted to. So...
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan.
Oh, maybe I can help her. Well, let's be a good fellow.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
I'm looking around for some way to help her.
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
Take the cloth, hold it right to the wound, and try and stem the bleeding.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Hold it tighter to the wound, but I don't know whether I'm gonna, like, strangulate her with that.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. C1 clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
I'm gonna continue and take her hand and try to help her stand.
C1 struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Okay. Yeah.
Apart.
I cannot do anything. Whoop. Oh my god. Nice.
I have plans for you, child.
Talk to me. I ain't no child.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Okay. Interesting. So first of all, I don't think we're all dead, because that's, you know. But this is a very known feeling.
Made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor?
No, I doubt it.
It
You have a
seems
fence head though.
Something wanted me alive.
Yeah. Seemed like it. Let's check out our journal and our inventory. I think I have some books still to read. Escape from Fort Joy. We escaped the sinking Mayweather and washed up on the island of Vapors of Fort Joy looms. Find someone to help you remove your source color. Wow. The Mayweather sank and all aboard are seemingly lost. I mean, we just played through that, so I'm not going to read all of this. But chapter 2. As the sea took me, a powerful presence told me that this was not my time to die. A task of great importance lies before me. I came on the shore near Fort Joy. Was it luck or divine intervention that saved me? On Matrix found a fall, I read that. Stain of pounds. Wait, where is my inventory slot for pants? Oh, down here. Okay. It's like shoes, a belt, gloves, and a shirt. That's not. Something's missing. Something is amiss. A note. Murtaugh. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Yeah, we've noticed that. Shabby letter. So that contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy, but someone has inked an angry line from the top left to the bottom right. My sweet Stefan, as I write this letter, we're near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders, just as he said I should, but I think of Lucian often. Would the Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us with ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I am certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. That's cute. There's a journal. Smeared ink makes the journal difficult to read, but you managed to make out much of the latest entry. Am I gonna be able to read it though? I'm clicking on it. But it doesn't seem like there's a way to... Okay, poetry book. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answer my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to crisps. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. Wow. Okay, I think that's enough reading for now. Let's just pick up a shell and be on our merry way. What's this? Ancient
I
statue.
thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Guess it's a fast travel point. Is there somebody here? Wait, where is it green? Where's the green dot? I am thoroughly confused. I'm going in all the wrong ways. Green dot is here. Oh, because in this game the map is locked. Damn.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
I'm a human, so you don't have to worry. You can trust me.
Why?
Everyone has to stick to their own kind. Well, that's not... I don't want to say that. I don't think that's true. I wouldn't harm him.
But are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Yeah, well, I must be one, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Well, they might as well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Do your parents know where you are?
They're gone now. Their Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Well, it isn't safe out here. My ship was attacked by Voidwalker not far from the shore.
But you didn't die.
I barely survived the Voidwalker attack. You should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
But why aren't you scared?
Guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Okay, so he lives on the island. He's not a survivor of the ship. Whisperwood. A short stick. Sure. Let's just collect as much as we can. Game saved. I should do that sometimes.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Okay. I want to summon a blood infused one and a blood totem. Nice.
I know.
Is the thing talking? How does it know me? It's also poison, so I guess this one's good. Me and purge them. That one's dead, so we got this one to deal with. No. Oh, I got this. I believe
Bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
I'll be faring much better once I have teammates who'll stand in the front line.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
Oh. Can you be eaten first? Source meter, yeah. I know of that, I've heard. All the shells. Let me get some shells. So
Look here,
Laura.
Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
Are you the squirrel or are you the dead squirrel?
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorn's vile servants, it can do so again.
Oh yeah, I can. I like you. You're weird.
We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Oh well, you're quite welcome to follow in my shadow.
Egads! It speaks our tongue, Quercus. Hush before... What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence.
Sure.
Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Yeah. Glad to have you with me, I guess. Currently we're really just collecting shells. But not sharbrocks, how to say. Shells, yes, sharbrocks, no. Is there jumping in this game? Doesn't look like it. I mean, it's not exactly the same game. Hey, there's a barrel. Okay. For you, the Rat Prince.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
I'm gonna greet him heartily. I'm glad you survived the shipwreck.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, 2 smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hole.
I didn't do shit.
You have my gratitude.
But you're welcome.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
I'm very glad to be of help. I can't stand by idle when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away.
I am a hero.
Now then, if there's nothing further.
What are your plans? Like, what are you gonna do next?
If you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
Oh, I'm just looking at the water and it looks so beautiful.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
I see memories, childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
How is it lost?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
So you're a very actual prince.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I'm gonna shake my head. I have no idea who you are.
Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror. The world tamer. The spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Hey, let's travel together. Maybe I can help win your throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Oh, okay.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
I promise.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Oh, so I can have him with me, but I can adjust him. So let's say if I was a fighter, then I wouldn't want him to be a fighter as well. But a fighter sounds perfect. Straight true to his vocation.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
Yeah,
The Red
settles
Prince
it.
nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
Oh, I like me lord.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Yes, sir. Me lord. New recipe. 2 new recipes learned. And a journal update. My companions, the Red Prince. So, like I said before, since we played Lone Wolf playthrough, I did not have any companions, so I don't know any of the storylines of any of the companions. I basically met them back then on the ship, then once more here, and then it was like, yeah, but you're not gonna travel with us because that would ruin our Lone Wolf bonuses, so yeah. Find a kin dreamer. Exiled from the ancient empire, the taciturn Red Prince is searching for a lizard dreamer. We shall travel together. Okay. So, oh, I can level up. Right, let's do that. So I will have to check out a bit. I think I don't need strength because I'm not attacking. Finesse. Based weapons I also don't need. Intelligence determines intelligence based. Well, constitution, how much vitality, which... So, intelligence and constitution I need. Memory affects the amount of memory slots. I don't think I need that. Right. Wits affect your critical chance, initiative, and your ability to detect traps and hit treasures. So I'm gonna, I think, 1 point in wits, and then some more constitution. There's nothing, this is just my stats. Okay. Then I don't have a weapon skill, but I do have a defense skill, so I could be leadership. Grants dodging resistance bonuses to all allies. Perseverance. Bestows magic armor after you recover from frozen or stunned. Or retribution. Reflects received damage to your attacker. No, I think leadership is... Oh wait! Oh no, undo! I wanna have a skill. I thought I had one for each. No! I guess I'm gonna continue my summoning next level. Because it definitely, like, there's so many skills, but I want to do summoning, right? Bartering, haggling skills, lucky charm, increases the likelihood of finding extra treasures. Persuasion helps with dialogue. Then lore master helps identify stuff. Telekinesis, teleport stuff. Sneaking and thieving. So, oh, this is not... It had a 1 here because I already had 1 in leadership. And I have 1 here because I already have 1 in summoning. Not because so I can get any skill, so I could also get a weapon skill, I just don't have 1 yet. Okay, got it. Yeah, let's get some lucky charm in here. Talents I don't have yet on tax. No. And then you... Is there anything I should be giving you? You have a knife on a stick, which has a 5 to 6 physical. Improvised wands. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like I should be giving you much. So, okay. She should be saving sometimes. And I guess collecting more shells. Let's go. Let's meet the other survivors from the ship, shall we? Okay. There's somebody.
A black cat. Some would see this as an omen.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
I can talk to cats.
What? How did I get? Hey, stop following me.
Are you feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Well, where did you come from?
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay, I was accidentally walking around a bit without recording, but nothing much has happened. I just walked around and picked up shells. And I believe I said I was very happy to play this game, and I don't know why it makes me instantly happy, but it does. So, I love it. What is this? I can climb up there. What? Can't reach. Okay. Let's look at the map, shall we? Oh, then I think I got everything, because I wanted to look for more survivors, but then they might be in camp already. So let's go back. For how long didn't I record? Oh man. So I usually don't want to check too often that I'm recording. Especially I felt like in the Baldur's Gate playthrough is like, because then I have to look at the other screen, you know? Because it's on the other screen.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Okay.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
I don't like you.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Only the gods are fit to take back what they've given.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
No, what are you doing? What?
Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Atusa's lack. Supply limb is evidence of Hammer's ruthlessness. Yeah, I saw. Oh my god.
Man, I can't wait all day.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
The cruelty of it makes me sick.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Okay, now I suddenly have tutorials. In dialogues concerning the entire party, characters are not avatars will automatically give their own answers. Okay. You think this fair? You don't even know whether she did it, and you're like, yep, sounds fair. Why is this blinking so much? Tinged medium. Shouldn't do anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Hey, there's a way to go here. Well, if I could have my super jump ability, that is. So I guess not. What about here? Where does this go?
I've spotted something.
Where? This? I spotted it too, but only on the map, really.
I wonder where this leads.
An ooze barrel. Amadovir. Identifying class. Is that what I need to identify stuff? Oops. Me safe to that. Oh, Fane, and a dead human. I didn't see her there. Lockpicks. Empty flask.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Well, I am surprised to find you here. Why did you go to a prison island?
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip.
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
What is your business with the body?
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
So, your skull, I've never seen one carved like that.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies.
Thank you.
Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
An Eternal? What is that? Some sort of cult?
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe, We created works of great art. We disappeared.
Why'd you disappear though?
But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again.
And how are you still here if your people have vanished?
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
Would you like to travel with me?
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
Yeah, I think it could work out well for both of us.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things.
All things, I'm sure.
Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
A wizard suits me perfectly well.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see.
Yes, let's go.
Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Select the party by dragging their portraits away from one another, breaking a chain that connects them. Create groups. Yes, okay. You look rather weird. Oh, you're all hooded up because you don't have a face right now, I guess. So, already gathered myself quite a nice party, didn't I? There's a dead elf down there. Maybe that's a good face. How'd I get down there though? I wanna jump. Let me jump. Okay, so let's see what's up there, because I do think we need to find a... Oh, we're all poisoned. Who are you?
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here! Go, man-pig!
Gently gonna raise my arms. I mean no harm.
She eyes you suspiciously.
Please, just go.
And who are you?
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Gently asking her what's wrong.
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Do you need a hug?
The child nods and reaches up to you. As you hold her, her breathing grows slow and calm. Her wet face is damp on your neck. She lets go and looks up at you with a small smile.
Don't we all need a hug?
Thanks. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
She nestles back into her spot on the ground and starts tracing figures. A little family in front of a house in the dirt.
What do I get? Sorted by last picked up. Electro discharge scroll? Is that what you gave me? Faint's notebook. This notebook is filled with meticulous notes, observing the traits and habits of the mortal races. It details the foods they eat, the clothes they wear, and their speech patterns. It also includes some rather confused diagrams of their mating habits. I want to see those, could you please? 1218 AD, Lucian and the Black Ring. In his treatise, Grandlay the Scribe goes to great lengths to document the genesis of the Black Ring as best he can. In summary, Lucian's adopted son, Damian, was resentful of his father and became the Lord of Chaos, which sounds extreme, but according to Hobart, Damian may have had good reasons. There is much about Lucian's killing of Aegerna, Damian's lover. Damian's banner attracted a cabal of outcasts, deviants, dark wizards, and various other tainted and tarnished individuals. The cabal became an army fighting for the white. Interesting. But I need a face for Fane, right? Clyde didn't go into town yet. So much more to discover here, isn't there? Well, not so much more, but there is definitely more. And discover I shall. Saving for me, is that a good sign? There's a turtle. I can talk to you.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the darkness approaching?
Yeah, I too felt a troubling presence.
Does it cast a long shadow on you as it does me? My heart frosts over as if I've been violated by nothingness itself. It threatens to consume me. It threatens to consume all.
That's not very uplifting. Hey, fish. There's more of you.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
I don't want to stand in the middle of this. Wait. Are you kidding me? You better get there real quick, Mr. Prince. I'm a fighter, I'm so good at everything, else I'll just stand there and not join my party. Okay, he's part of the fight now. That's better. I need to summon something. It's gonna be poison, so I can summon my poison dirt. Okay. Don't hit me. Okay. Fine, what can you do? Searing daggers. Shoot 3 flaming daggers at targets of your choice, each creating a fire surface and dealing 3 to 4 fire damage. Fossil Strike, a giant rock filled with sticky oil that deals 8 to 9 earth damage. Ignation sets enemy characters around you on fire, but it's around me. Bloody dead! Fool enemies into thinking you're dead! Okay, so let's do the Fossil Strike. And I guess... I didn't know it was going to burn that much. You gonna deal with that one, Mr. Prince? What can you do? Battle Stomp, smash your weapon into the ground, knocking down non-allied characters in front of you. Bouncing Shield, but you probably need to get closer to stuff. Fortify, Dragon's Blaze. No, that's not good. It's also, I need to walk first. So here, walking takes action points, and you can see how many action points it needs.
I'll yield.
I am on fire, but at least I can summon a fire totem to help me. I'm gonna try walking out of the fire. I don't know whether that's necessary and or helps. It really doesn't like Fane, does it? I'm gonna set you ablaze. And give it a shield. And fortify. Okay, and then they have a cooldown. float, so I won't reach this. That's dead. I mean, so is Fane almost. Yeah. Okay. And I am on fire. Oh, there's a water barrel. A rope. Tilt's claw, herring, water essence. I think that's good for Fane. So I will have to use restoration, cast skill, Fane. Thought you're undead. How can you die, Mr. Undead? Soggy diary. First night here, don't seem like it'll be too bad. Found some required sleep. Brought enough dry bread to last me. When all this blows over, I'll be happy to say I survived it in comfort. A group of damn prouts took me down for my bread. I'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman named Red. Taught me how to make a net. Red's gone. Damn prouts took my net. At least the meanest one got took in the night, getting hungry. I was always a strong swimmer. Water around here pretty classy. Can't be much more than a few miles ashore, can it? And then his corpse.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
So there you go, you now have a fancy rope. What are you holding? Improvised one for poison. Okay. Well, that was an encounter. If I look at the map, there's areas where I'm like, hey, I should be able to jump there, and then it's like, oh no, because there's no jump. Locked. Crafty weaponry, bows. A conscious pamphlet on how to effectively combine a length of string with a stick, club, or branch in order to create bow. The length of a piece of string is unspecified. But I learned some new recipes. I do have lockpicks though. Use. Thievery level too low. Oh, did it consume them? Oh, that's too bad. It really just looked like I'm gonna have multiple of them. Autosword. I like the autosword. That is something I was missing. Well, wait, let me... Oh, he was trying it. Oh, do you even have any thievery? No. None of us have thievery, so we should get a character that has some thievery skills. I guess. Wait, there's somebody... Oh, that's okay, this is just the other side from where we started. Cool, cool. So... Why'd you walk into the poison? Do you have to do that? Was it really necessary? Can't reach, cause...
What's this? I found something. I need a shovel.
Do I have a shovel? No, it doesn't look like it. Toad's Claw. It's a wand with better poison damage. Sure, I'll take that. Okay, that's too bad. At least I know that shovels are useful in this game. I wanna go here. Is there gonna be some kind of jumping later on? Because there seem to be areas that I can only reach if I jump. Might I talk to you?
You hear me, human? Leave!
Oh, we're warm now. I saved you from like the beasts down there, so you're welcome. Wait, let me just try and burn away the poison. Does that work? Maybe. I hope so. No, it just needs to stop burning. Okay. Yep, seemed to have worked. I would like to go down there and eat this elf, but I can't reach. Not eat, I don't have an elf. Use this elf's face as something for Fane to hide his. Do clothing you wear your undead nature is hidden from those around you. Okay. So I can take him into... Is that where I go down? No. This is where I would also need to jump to continue. Right, I was here. Then let's go to town. Bet there's nothing better than go into this cruel blaze and see what it holds for us. I guess I'm going to stop this episode here and do that next time. Let me just check my journal on Fane. Fane needs to find a face ripper or find someone who can make one. Until he finds his mask or makes a new one, Fane needs to keep his skeletal face covered. Last of the Eternals, Fane believes the black pits on Raper's coast hold close to his people's fate. Bishop Alexander in his right hand Dallas the Hammer slaughtered a Manchester for helping sorcerers escape the island. Before execution, Magister Atusa refused to name her accomplice. Who are the dissidents? Find the dissident masters. Other rebels in the order may help us escape. So we have something to do. We have a whole town to discover. Yeah, I'll be back with more pretty soon, I assume, because I love it. Hope you're enjoying it too. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.